I used to walk my dog every night after work. Same route, quiet neighborhood, only a few houses with lights still on. It was peaceful until one night last winter. It was colder than usual, and the streets were empty. I remember the sound of my dog S-leash clicking against his collar and the soft crunch of snow under our boots. I turned the corner toward the cul-de-sac when I saw him, a man standing perfectly still under the streetlight. He was facing away from me, head slightly tilted, like he was looking up at the light. I thought maybe he was drunk or just lost. I called out, "You okay, man?" Nothing. He didn't even flinch, just stood there, hands at his sides, staring straight up. My dog started whining, low and uneasy. Tail tucked, refusing to move closer. I turned to walk the other way, but the second I did, I heard footsteps behind me, slow, heavy, crunching in the snow. I stopped. The footsteps stopped. I looked over my shoulder. The streetlight was empty. The man was gone. We practically jogged home after that. I checked outside my window before bed. Nothing. I told myself it was my imagination. Maybe he just walked off. But the next night, he was there again. Same place. Same pose. Head tilted up toward the light. This time, I didn't call out. I just watched. After a few seconds, his head twitched a sharp, unnatural jerk, and then slowly turned toward me. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I swear I saw a smile, wide and wrong. I went inside and locked the door. At around 3 a.m., I woke up to my dog growling at the window. The blinds were shaking like someone was brushing their hand against them from the outside. I looked through the gap. No one there. But across the street, the same street light was flickering, and the man was standing there again. Except this time, he wasn't looking at the light. He was facing my house. I called the police, told them someone was watching me. They sent a cruiser. But by the time it arrived, he was gone. The officer walked around, found footprints in the snow leading right up to my porch, and then stopping. No return prints, no other marks. They said it was probably a prank, maybe a trespass. They told me to leave the porch light on and call again if I saw him. I started parking a few blocks away and taking a different route home each night. But sometimes, no matter how far I walked, I'd catch a glimpse of him just standing there under some random light post, waiting. 2 weeks later, I finally got brave enough to check my doorbell camera. I scrolled through the night footage, half expecting to see nothing. At 2:57 a.m., the camera caught him right at my door, face almost touching the lens. He wasn't smiling this time. He was mouthing something. I turned the volume up, but there was no sound, just lips moving slowly. Over and over. I played it back a dozen times before I realized what he was saying. He was whispering my name, and he wasn't looking at the camera. He was looking through it.